What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. I wanted to do a show on Conquest. This is the first one that I've ever done because I think it's extremely important. Datacrons have, to me, ruined the game. I hate Datacrons. We all hate Datacrons, but we have to adapt and make sure that we're working on them. So I wanted to do a show and talk about a couple things, not really the Conquest battles, just what I do to farm Datacrons. All right, let's get in there. So I'm in the hard version. I have 4 million galactic power, so I hope you do have 4 million galactic power. You're in the hard mode. If not, let me know in the comment section if this is the same thing in easy and medium. All right, so first off, what I did was within the first like 3 or 4 days, I got to sector 4 to the end. So to me, the most important is sector 1, of course. You know, I don't care about, any of the feats. I don't care about any of the feats within Conquest. If I hit them, I hit them. I'll try to use the tunes to get some of them, but I'm not focusing on it. You know, this Conquest, if you're not paying for it, requires lots of crystals. You got to make sure you're spending your energy wisely. If you lose a battle, you lose the energy. So you have to be very careful with what you're doing. So getting to the end of level 1 is very important. You want to get to this right here. So Capital Games even knows Datacrons are so important. They're ruining the game that they've made a lot of changes to Conquest. Right here, the last one, you would get these like crazy. I had like 20 of them, like overloads of them. A lot of them I didn't even work on because I had so many of them. Capital Games has changed it. And you let me know how your luck is. I swear I'll have to do this like 10, 15 times to even get one of these because you're trying not to buy it from the shard store. I have been having to do that. They're so important. So you have a chance to get a Datacron and you have a chance to get some cash. So I do this a lot. I'm constantly doing this battle right here. So the battle right here, Bad Batch is not too easy, not too hard. I'll use Rebels a lot just to get the cash, like my Dash Rendar team. The first level boss with Bad Batch is not too hard at all. So as I go into the more rounds, I'm going to talk about some inventory that I think is super important when you're farming like all these discs. So we'll talk about some of the most important discs. All right. So Amplify Agony. Whenever an ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, they also deal 8.16% max health damage to that enemy. This damage can't defeat enemies, but very important to do all that damage. This right here I picked up along the way. This one I don't care about. These are nice, but they're not the most important ones. But this one right here. Enemy units gain 2 damage over time effects and burning for 2 turns at the start of their turn, which can't be resisted. And then this one right here I think is one of the best discs in the game that I really think Capital Games will change this. Thermal exhaust are amazing. Now, of course, they don't stack. So whenever an enemy gains 5 debuffs, they gain a stack of thermal detonator for 2 turns, which can't be resisted, which is amazing. So the tunes just start to kill themselves, which is amazing, especially in round 4, which we're going to talk about. So I think these are the most important discs in the game. Stuff like this: Caustic Emissions, Thermal Exhaust, and Amplify Agony to help the enemy just defeat themselves. All right. You guys let me know in the comment section as well, what discs do you think are very helpful? All right. So that's round 1. As soon as I possibly can, get through round 1, get to that last level. Now the event feats, same thing. Like these event feats, who's able to do all this? Let me know in the comments section if you can do any of this. I don't focus on any of it. I just do the golden path. Not a problem. Because you got to get this piece as well. All right, so before I talk about more of the levels, we'll talk about the rewards. So people, all they care about is they seem to just, and you guys let me know too, they just seem to want to get the red crate. So in the red crate, you get like 20 more shards of, you do get 90 shards of the new Moff Gideon, which I saw Arnold's video. He's not that good for Grand Arena, and I'm a great buddy Nemesis. We both love Moff Gideon. We're going to go for him, but I'm not going to concentrate in Conquest. There's very big differences in people's rosters. My great buddy Nemesis is like 11 million galactic power. His roster's insane. So yes, you can go straight for the red crate to get Moff Gideon. But I do a lot of roster reviews. There are so many great people that are playing the game, that are coming up through the levels, that are trying to do this as well. And I don't think that's very good for your roster. So you get 90 and then 30. I don't care about the tunes. Yes, I want this guy right here. He's amazing. That's why I have him favorited for the unaligned force user defensive team that Arnold talks about. I'm going to build that squad, but I'm not focusing on him. This stuff here, yes, is super, super important to your roster. So 30, 50, 20, 50, 50. Let's go take a look at this one right here. I get no problem. So yes, big difference, but only 5 more, right? Was that 30? I haven't even looked at the red crate. I don't even look at the red. 5 more. Okay, 5 more. All right. That's to me, now that I know that, I'm never going to get the red crate. All right, 5 more. This stuff here, yes, is super important. Yes, you get, see, same thing. It's, see, I didn't do that either. 50, 50, 20, 50. Hold on. That's ridiculous. I've never looked at the red crate. See, it's the same stuff. So, yes, you get a little bit more, but please. I see a lot of people focusing on the red crate. I don't care about the red crate. It comes down to your Datacrons. I just saw my great buddy Anitesh Ordo lose Wampa versus SK in 3v3, which is super easy. It's because the opponent had a Datacron. All right, so I'll show you my Datacrons first, and we'll go through the next couple of levels and give you some tips. Like I said, guys, my shows are all about just helping people prepare for the level that I hit. I don't want you guys to hit the walls that I've hit. Trying to make it easier for people. So to me, Datacrons, I'm telling you guys, are just so important in your roster. That's the only reason why I hang where I hang in Kuiper 3. Yes, I went down to Kuiper 4, but I'm building my roster, trying to do new things. I only have 2 GLs. I have the hottest trash fleet in all of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, which means no fleet. I hang because of my mods, my core, and my Datacrons. 8 out of 10 times, I out Datacron my opponent. So these, so this is the first conquest to get this Datacron, and I already have 3 maxed out to level 9. This one's going to be nasty because I have Visas Mar with my SK squad. But you got to build them, guys. They're super, super important. You got to build Datacrons. So while I'm in here, so I don't forget something, you know, getting Datacrons to level 9, I think that's super important because, you know, to me, I don't care about who this person is. Yes, if I can get a person that it goes for, yes, fantastic. If I wish I could get Rebel Leia Organa, that'd be great for my Sana team. That would be amazing, but I don't have this piece right here to roll it. But I was able to re-roll these. So you're going to give Rebels this much defense, health steal, more defense. It makes Rebels nasty. This would make my Sana team disgusting. This is what makes your teams so much stronger. In Grand Arena, I truly believe Capital Games needs to add more teams. In Kyber, I think there needs to be 2 more teams on each wall. That's a total of 5 more teams, 6 more teams. So it forces you to put down, like, you know, prerequisites and, you know, stuff that's maybe like gear 12. So you're not just facing just nasty. You know, I think that's what Capital Games should do. So of course, if you guys watch my Grand Arena shows, my defense gets so many holds. So putting stuff like this will stop certain kinds of counters. It could make your lack of modding even better to put more defense. It just makes it amazing because you have to be able to re-roll this stuff. I think I had like 2 of these where they were accuracy, which was terrible. I think I got more defense. I think I got this health steal here, which is amazing. To be able to level 9 them and work on the secondaries, just like mods. So this one right here, same thing, built it up. This accuracy, because I'm going to put this, you know, with troopers. I think sometimes they do miss a lot. So I like the accuracy. I'm thinking about keeping it. I don't have Iden. I don't care about that. This right here. At the start of their first turn, Imperial Trooper allies gain offense equal to 400% of the current defense. I even asked my Discord, how do you even calculate that? I switched Dark Trooper from offense to defense mods. And I want to see how that's going to work coming up in Grand Arena. All right. And then same thing with this right here. Now, I was able to do all this because I had so many Datacrons before that expired. Now, you guys don't know, when your Datacrons expire, you get all the materials back. I had an insane amount of materials, was able to work on all these Datacrons. So you guys let me know, with the new Datacron, how many do you have, and do you have any at level 9? This is what you should be looking at as far as your Datacrons. The higher you climb, you have got to work on them. If not, your roster will be severely behind. All right, let's go back to Conquest. A couple of tips I talk about. All right. Okay, so Sector 2, not very important. You just got to get through this fast as you possibly can. I don't care about, getting any feats done. I don't want to spend energy getting feats. I said, who cares about the gold in the red crate? You don't get too much more. Like I said, if you're a big time roster, like my great buddy Nevis, anyone that's over, 8, 9 million galactic power, yes, you're going to go for the gold, the red crate, because that's, your tune collectors at that galactic power. But people like me, let's say I did that. I tried to go with the gold crate. I didn't build any Datacrons, and I still don't have Moff Gideon yet. I still don't have Taran, Malicos or whatever. And you still won't be able to get Malicos squad ready yet to help you in Grand Arena. But Datacrons, yes, you will. All right, get through Sector 2 as soon as you possibly can. Don't play around. Don't do any defeats. Don't waste the precious energy just because ain't nobody got the crystals. Sector 3, jump through it as soon as you can, same thing. But the thing with Sector 3 is the more Datacrons you build, you're going to need this piece right here. Gas eats them alive. Put gas on auto, not a problem. I could have gas down to like 40% energy and he still beats Night Sisters. And then here, this piece, not too important. I got 20 of them, but I've been working on so many Datacrons. It's this piece right here. This one. You need like 40 of them just to like upgrade a mod on the early stages. So I will do this round over and over and over. The first round, because I had so much cash from the last cash out of Datacrons, I haven't had to do level 1 the last round every single time. This is what, to me, you should be spending your energy on, refreshing this all 3 times every day to the. That's why my crystals are depleted as well. Refresh all 50 until you get to the 100, then I stop. Every single day, don't miss out. To me, Sector 4 is so important. I sometimes don't even do Sector 5. The only reason why I did Sector 5, I said I don't care about any of the feats. It's because of this stuff right here. Because you can use this stuff right here to buy relic pieces. I don't use any of this to buy any kind of stuff from here. I don't buy any of the extra boosters or discs or the med pack. Those are a waste of this energy right here. Total waste. Do not do it. This should be saved for relic materials, certain kind of relic pieces. Do not spend this on anything in Conquest. So I was just doing these battles. I picked up one of these pretty easily because of the ability block. Like, who can ability block? I have so many teams that can ability block. Like I said, I don't care, and you guys should not be there. All the great people that watch my shows that are coming up in the levels, who cares about where you are with this next reward? I'm 4 away. I don't even really care. All right. So the most important thing to me is right here, Sector 4. Get through as soon as you can. Who cares about the feats? This piece right here is the most important piece in the game or in Conquest, and Capital Games knows about it. They changed the squad. It used to be, I believe it was bounty hunters. It was so easy. I could use like 10 different teams, put it on auto, collect the materials. That's why I had so many Datacrons from the last one that expired. But Capital Games knows. They now put in the nastiest GOs you'll ever see. They are disgusting. They always go for first. I only have Galactic Legend General Master Kenobi. So he'll go first the first time. At 90% energy, he does not go first. So this one, to me, you cannot play around with these tunes. The most important piece is this one right here. I have 220, and this is the most important one right here. I only have 20. You need so many of these. I am literally replaying this and replaying this and replaying this over and over and over and over. I'm telling you, every single day I do all 3 refreshes energy, and I play it every single round. So I'll talk about a couple of the teams that work really well. That if you're coming up in the levels, it's a super important team to build. Like even Gas has some issues. I save Gas for like the Night Sister one, so I don't use Gas here. Like I said, the energy is terrible. You'll lose a lot of energy, so you want to use the certain squads for certain end of the round. So this is used for the Night Sister round. You know, with Gas, Night Sisters can't revive, so why would you waste it on Geos? So in the Geo one here, I'll show you teams that just make look ugly. They just abuse me. Inquisitors work really well. So Inquisitors, even at like 60% power, work. So they're at 97. I'll get into the battle and kind of show you a little bit. So Inquisitors work really well. You can put it on auto. It's because of the debuff. Now you watch the data, like the discs in play. They'll just start destroying themselves. See? They always go first. Doesn't even matter if 7 Sister dies. See all the debuffs? They'll start exploding themselves. Okay, so I'll do that on him, and then I'll put it on auto. You'll see the Datacrons go to work. Because of the bombs, they'll just start to destroy themselves. So to not be, not have to like watch the battle every single time, see how they just explode themselves, just put it on auto. Easy. So Inquisitors can get down to 50% energy. I've tried 40. It don't work. At 50, only person left standing was Grand Inquisitor and I think Fifth Brother. They all went down so quickly. So I didn't try at 40. If I only had 2 left at 50 energy, 40 is not going to work. So these pieces right here, 10. Sometimes you can get 5. Over and over and over. You guys have got to be doing this. Let me know in the comment section, how do you farm your Datacrons? I think this is the easiest way. So over and over and over. So Inquisitors work really well. And you guys also let me know, what's another team that you use for this one over and over and over? Because you only have so many teams. So the energy, I think, is smart that Capital Games did. So I'll show you another team that works very well. All right, so we know Inquisitors work well. Trench, no. Made me look silly. Even switching up, putting Watt in here, switching up Geos make me look silly. Tuscans work very, very well. They also will go down to 50%. So see how they're 100%? I'll do this all day while I'm at work. I'll put it on auto and let it go. While I'm working, I'm building Datacron materials. And this is why I do so much better than a lot of my opponents who have triple what I have. All right, same thing, just put it on auto. They're gonna go, and this is a good thing too, because it kind of lets me know what I need to work on. They usually always go for her first. Watch, see how the screen freezes? It's because they're all starting to freeze themselves. See, look at that. They'll just defeat themselves, which is so funny. I think Tuscans are amazing. I think Tuscans, because of Conquest, I've learned, they need to be all R7. The longer the battle goes on, your opponent just defeats themselves because of all the dots. So easy. This is one of the funniest ones I've put on this Tuscans. See, 15, fantastic. Sometimes you get 5. Do this over and over and over. You need like 75 of like one of these to take a Datacron to like level 8, level 9. So Tuscans work super easy. Put that thing on auto while you're at work, while you're doing something at your house. Got to use the right squads. All right, next one that works pretty good. We'll show. All right, what else is good? Like I said, I don't use gas for it. Got to be safe for the other one. CLS, I've tried. It gets super ugly because bugs go first, but I use this team for the first level down to like 40 energy. CLS and gas down to like 40 energy, they work. Down to like 30, they're like twigs. This right here, abused quickly. I'll even put a tank in here. Gets abused. A Dash Rendar at 379 speed still does not go first. Abused. Loss of energy. Don't ever try it. With this the disc that I was showing you, debuff teams. Like, of course, Annie don't work. Annie don't go boom in here because it's only for Grand Arena. Another beautiful one is Treya. So amazing. They can go down, watch, 56% health. All right, so I've switched this up a little bit. Let's put in, I can switch this team up a lot. Let's put back in Sith Trooper, 68%. They're all weak, and it'll still work. I think this team can go down to like 40%. I don't try at 30%, but they're at 56%. We'll try. It's because of those 2 discs. I'm telling you, you've got to pick up the correct discs in Conquest. The ones I showed are definitely the best ones. See, because bugs, they just destroy themselves. You know, if you're early game and you're wondering, like, you know, what's a good squad to build, it's definitely Traya, Nihilus, and Scion. They beat Reva. I did it without Nihilus. Look at the bugs. Because of the bombs, watch, they'll all explode. All right, this right here, you just don't have to get to this. After this, they'll usually all explode. Right there. They're at 50% energy. I probably could take them down to, should we try it? Should we try it? We're doing a show. Maybe we could try it. Let's try it. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, let's do it, guys. We're going to try it. Purchase. Yes. Purchase the energy. So if this does fail, this is why you have to know what your teams can go down to. We're going to try 46% energy. 56 here, 56 here. All right. Definitely an amazing squad. You know, Talon's in there because she boosts their stats. Definitely an amazing squad. So hope you guys are still watching. Like I said, comment below. I want to know, you know, what is everyone else doing to farm their Datacrons? Are you even doing what I'm doing here? You know, in the comment section, let me know what galactic power you are at and what chest you're trying to get. Like I said, guys, you should not be trying to do what other people are doing as far as getting the gold crate, the red crate, you know, trying to complete all the feats and wasting all that energy. This is the most important thing of Conquest. Please let me know. The reason why I say it, because I do so many roster reviews, and nobody that I review that's coming up in the ranks is ready. Nobody. They don't have enough Galactic Legends. Their mods are off par. So what makes you a little bit better if you can't work on your mods is your Datacrons. They stop counters. They help counters. Even if you are lacking, they'll help that counter go through. So C5. All right. So that is extremely important. So I don't want to make the show too long, but let me know. Like I said, guys, don't spend any of this energy right here on anything in the game. So maybe, yes, I've bought like the like this right here just to put back on Traya to keep going, you know what I mean, if I have a lot of the energy. But I use this, you know, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I do use this when Tehran Malicos pops up in one of these things here. I will buy him. I will buy his shards because I do want Tehran Malicos. So the lack of the getting the red crate, I get like 10 to 15 shards of Tehran Malicos by these things right here. So why would I go for the red crate? You shouldn't be caring about Moff Gideon. He should not be on your radar if you're not like super high. If you don't have, you know, if you don't have enough Galactic Legends, you shouldn't be trying to go for the red crate. To me, it's your Datacrons. You've got to work on them. So recap, guys. You saw the squads that I used for level 4 over and over and over. Having certain squads that can do this over and over without having to like worry about the battle, having to, you know, use every move, put it on auto, you're at work, you're doing something, over and over and over. This one right here. Your crystals should be refreshing this every single day. See how it's already at the 100? I've been doing it all night. Level 1 to get the Datacron. Like I said, Capital Games knows they've changed it. You know, you can't get a Datacron. Like every other one that I would do this battle last Datacron, I would get a Datacron. I had so many of them. I saw so many people with so many of them as well. Sector 3 is important for the last round for the Datacron that I showed you the piece. And then Sector 4, guys. Who cares about Sector 5? Who cares about the feats? Build your Datacrons. That's one big key that I tell everyone in every single roster review I do. I check Datacrons now. That is a big importance. I hope you're working on it. I hope this video was super helpful for you. If you guys enjoyed it, blast the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Keep on sitting. Until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.